Welcome to today's 3-minute halacha. The Mishnah in Moed Katan Daf Yud Gimel Amud Bet and until Yud Daled Amud Aleph lists people who are allowed to get a haircut on Chol HaMoed. The list includes people who are arriving from overseas, people who are coming out of captivity or prison during Chol HaMoed, a person who is a Nazir, or a Tsarua, a person with leprosy, all emerging from their state of impurity on Chol HaMoed. All of these people listed in the Mishnah are either those who are physically or legally unable to cut their hair before the beginning of Yom Tov and therefore are permitted on Chol HaMoed. Why is that the case? Explains the Gemara because Chazal wanted to make sure we prepared properly for Yom Tov and didn't postpone taking care of these kinds of things until Chol HaMoed when we might have more time. Or in the words of the Gemara, Kedei shelo yikansu l'regel kishehem menuvalim, so that they don't enter into the festival in a state of untidiness. The parameters are questioned in the course of the Gemara, but ultimately the Shulchan Aruch rules in Orach Chaim, Tafkuf Lamed Aleph, that only those cases enumerated in the Mishnah are allowed to get a haircut on Chol HaMoed. In recent years, however, the question has arisen regarding shaving on Chol HaMoed. The reason for that is society now promotes people shaving every day. If they shave every day, then perhaps this idea of not being able to shave on Chol HaMoed should be relaxed. Initially, people wanted to take a position that it should be easier, more lenient, because one who took a haircut before Yom Tov would still have to take a haircut during Chol HaMoed. The Noda B'Yehuda, Rabbi Yechezkel Landau, rules that one who shaved before Yom Tov would be allowed to hire a person to give them a shave, specifically if that person was impoverished, and this was the way to provide for them a livelihood, something that is permitted in general. A person who can't afford not to work is allowed to work on Chol HaMoed. However, that leniency was not accepted by many authorities. Rav Moshe Feinstein in modern days, however, argued forcefully in his Tshuvot that nowadays where men shave every day, there should be no prohibition on shaving during Chol HaMoed. However, even at the end of his tshuva in Chelik Aleph of Orach Chaim, Siman Kuf Samech Gimel, says that ultimately he generally doesn't allow it unless there's a great need or a person has a great amount of discomfort by not shaving. However, the Rav, Rabbi Yoshe ber Soloveitchik Zatzal, permitted shaving on Chol HaMoed and explained that shaving is different because a person who shaves every day would shave before Yom Tov started, but was unable to shave for Chol HaMoed since the hairs of their beard hadn't appeared yet. And therefore, by taking care of Erev Yom Tov, they're also allowed to take care of Chol HaMoed itself. And in fact, the Rav was of the position that a person who's allowed to shave on Chol HaMoed has to do so, because if they don't, then on Chol HaMoed they look unkempt, and this would be disrespectful to the Yom Tov itself. It's reported that the Rav's brother, Rav Aaron Soloveitchik Zatzal, permitted people to shave, but didn't see that same necessity for it. But if a person felt the need, whether it was for business or just for their own comfort, he would have also permitted shaving during Chol HaMoed.